Hello and welcome back to the workshop. I was hoping to have completely kicked this cold by today, but your boy is still a little under the weather. Nonetheless, here I am in the lab, locked and loaded. Make sure you follow me on Instagram at Mr. Foamer Simpson for early looks at all the sneakers that we pick up and a lot more stuff behind the scenes, real-time updates. It's a good time. So I'm just throwing it out there. I'm just lobbing it out there to all of you. Do with it what you will. And with that said, let's dive into some sneakers. 3, 2, 1, bang, bang. The Nike Adapt BB. These released recently in retail was $350. They did sell out, but the resale prices aren't too crazy. All things considered, about $100 over retail, which I know that's a lot of money. That's very, very expensive, but the retail is very expensive as it is. Shouts to Kixar for us for looking out as they often do. We will put their info in the description of this video so you can check them out if you feel so inclined. Now, Nike invited us to the initial wear test in New York City for this sneaker. We were not able to make it, unfortunately. They had pairs for us on deck. We didn't go, so we didn't get the sneakers. We've been waiting since then to get our hands on a pair, and we finally have them in our mitts. We finally got our paws on them. So this is it, the future of sneakers. Self-lacing, controlled with buttons on the sneaker or through the app. It's pretty incredible when you think about it. Think of the days when people wore Chuck Taylors to play basketball. Now we have these. It's like the Matrix. What a time. To me, I guess what it's gonna come down to is how practical they really are. I mean, in theory, it's awesome, yes, but I don't know that Nike will be able to get it perfect right out of the gate. And I know there were Air Mags and the Hyper Adapt, but it's still very early on. And this is the first actual basketball sneaker, like a real basketball sneaker. Point being, a few years from now, whatever version of this sneaker is available will probably be much better than this one. That's kind of how these things work. You iron out the kinks, you improve, you get better. That's life. Having said that, people have been hooping in them, and it seems like pretty well. I haven't played in a pair yet. Like I said, we just got these, but I am definitely going to play in these. Buckets behind the camera is going to play in them, and we will keep you posted as we always do. Looks-wise, there isn't too much to discuss. It looks kind of like a Kobe, low top, very Kobe-ish. Not a bad sneaker to take cues from if you're trying to build a basketball sneaker. The Kobe line, arguably the best Nike basketball line of all time. I guess it would be between LeBron's and Kobe's. A few more details aesthetically. There's this mesh-like shroud over the top of the shoe. It kind of reminds me of Knight's armor or something like that. Platinum swoosh on the side with the dots, as you can see. And I dig the mini swoosh right there too. On top of the bigger swoosh, a little Inception action. Black swoosh on the other side, white midsole, Nike embroidered into the front, more dots as well, icy blue bottoms to kind of cap the whole thing off, or bottom the whole thing off. It's a dope sneaker, it really is. At the end of the day, like I said though, how practical are they? How good do they really work? I think that's what matters. I think that's what's gonna kind of make or break this sneaker, and that's what's gonna kind of determine the longevity of it. We will keep you posted. Like I said, there's a little mechanism in this sneaker that makes the whole thing go. So if there's any malfunctions or if that goes bad, we're gonna have to see how it goes. It's not just a couple wears on court. We don't wanna rush a final verdict on these, especially these, just because of the nature of things. So just bear with us. We are going to play in them, and we will keep you posted. What are your thoughts though? Do you own a pair? How do you feel about that $350 price point? Is it too much? It's a lot cheaper than the Hyper Adapt, but is it still too much? Are these really a game changer, or is it all hype and gimmick? or a little bit of both. However you feel about them, leave a comment below and let us know. Always love to hear from you. Thank you for watching. You are very, very appreciated. We will be back tomorrow. Same time, same place right here at the workshop. Until then, adios.